Hi, today is Thursday, October 15th. We are going to do math today, lesson 13, and it is pages 185 through 190. We are going to be 185 through 190 again. We are going to be talking about how addition and subtraction are related. So let's think about that for a minute. We're going to be kind of talking about fact families, but more like family pairs. But addition and subtraction go hand in hand. Addition and subtraction go hand in hand. If you know one, you know the other. So, boys and girls, what in my classroom, we have been working on how to check your answer if you're doing a subtraction problem. So you can work backwards. So if 8 minus 2 is 6, then 6 plus 2 should be 8. And that's how addition and subtraction are related. If you know addition, you know subtraction. If you know subtraction, you know addition. Fact families have 4 facts in the group or family. There are 2 addition facts and there are 2 subtraction facts. So we're going to do a little bit of fact families and then we're going to make it more, the lesson's going to be more about related facts, which are just 2 facts, 1 addition and 1 subtraction. But I'm going to go ahead and teach you a little bit about fact families, okay? Fact families have 4 facts, 2 addition and 2 subtraction. Fact families have the same 3 numbers in them. So let's do a few for practice. So on the board, if I write a 3, a 5, and a 2, those are the only numbers I can use. I'm going to have 2 addition problems. And I'm going to have 2 subtraction problems. Okay? I can only use a 3, a 5, and a 2. So, what do we know about addition? We know that the answer to an addition problem is called the sum, but it's also the whole, right? So, for addition, we take part, whole. Okay, so the whole or the big number comes at the end. So what's the biggest number? 3, 5, or 2? Yep, it's 5. So my 2 addition problems are going to end with 5. That's my whole or my sum. The other 2 numbers I can use are 3 and 2. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Yep, that's true. 3 plus 2 equals 5. These are my parts, and this is my whole. Okay, now I can do another addition problem using a 3, a 5, and a 2. I've already used my 5. I don't want to make the same one again, so I need to do the turnaround fact. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay. So those are 2 out of my 4 number sentences for my fact family. 3 plus 2 are the parts equals 5. Then I can flip the parts and do a turnaround fact. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay, now I have to come over and do takeaway, subtraction, but I can only use a 3, 5, and a 2. So let's think about this for a moment. So when we do addition, we take part, whole. So the whole comes at the end. But when we do subtraction, we start with the whole and take it apart, right? So the whole, the big number, would be 5. So on my 2 subtraction problems, we're going to start with 5. And now I can use a 3 and a 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. This is my whole. This is a part, and this is a part. So what's going to go here and what's going to go here, boys and girls? I can flip these. 5 minus 2 equals 3. This is my fact family. It has 4 facts. They all have a 3, a 5, and a 2 in common. Over here, I can check my work. Is 2 plus 3 5? 2 plus 3 is 5. Is 3 plus 2 5? 3 plus 2 is 5. Do you see how these are related? 2 addition, 2 take away. They all have a 3, a 5, and a 2. Okay? I can work backwards to check. 2 plus 3 is 5. I already wrote that here. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay? Now, the answer to an addition problem, remember, is called a sum. And the answer to a subtraction problem is called the difference. In an addition problem, we end with the whole. In a subtraction problem, we start with the whole, or the big number. Okay, let's try another one. A fact family. Let's try 2, a 6, and a 4. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 addition problems. And I'm going to have 2 subtraction problems. And I can only use a 2, a 6, and a 4. Okay? So we need to figure out which number is the whole. Which number is the whole? Which number, if we put the 2 parts together, would we get? Which is the biggest number? You're right, the 6. So when we do addition, since we're taking the 2 parts and making them a whole, we start with the smaller numbers and we end up with the bigger number, the whole. So the parts to 6 are 2 and 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. What's another addition problem I can make using a 2, a 4, and a 6? I don't want to write the same one. Oh yeah, I could do the turnaround fact. 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, now help me out with the subtraction. Am I going to start with the biggest number or end with the biggest number? Remember, this is how they're related. Addition, we get to the whole. Subtraction, we start with the whole and take it apart. So subtraction, we're going to start with the big, the whole. 6 minus 2 equals 4. Let's check that. Is 4 plus 2 6? 4 plus 2 is 6. This is subtraction, so I want to start with the whole again and break it into the 2 parts. And for these, I just flip the numbers. 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay, fact family has 4 facts, 2 addition, 2 subtraction. They all have the same 3 numbers. Okay, all right, we're going to get started with the workbook pages. And it's relating addition and subtraction. We have a bird bath. And at the bottom it says there are 3 birds in the bird bath. 2 more birds join them. Write the addition number sentence to show how many birds there are in all. Write a related subtraction number sentence. So the 2 numbers that we know of are 3 and 2. So 3 birds are in the bath, the bird bath, plus 2 more come. 3 plus 2 is 5. Now, we're not going to do a fact family, but we're going to do a related subtraction problem using these 3 numbers. A related subtraction problem using these 3 numbers. Can I do 3 minus 2 is 5? Don't write this down, but watch me. Can I do 3 minus 2 is 5? Okay, well, let's figure out if that makes sense. If 3 is the whole, can the parts be 2 and 5? No, because 5's bigger than 3, so 3 can't be the whole. The whole starts with the biggest. The whole is the biggest number when we're doing subtraction. So the subtraction sentence would be 5 minus 3 equals 2. Do you see how we have a 3, a 2, and a 5? A 3, a 2, and a 5? But we just have to move them to position them so that it makes sense. So is 2 plus 3 5? 2 plus 3 is 5. So our relative facts with the same relatives, our related facts that are related is going to be 1 addition sentence and 1 subtraction sentence. Okay, let's move on. So this will be on the back of that paper that you just did. Related facts use the same numbers. These facts can help you add and subtract. 5 plus 2 is 7. So then we need a subtraction problem. So we're going to move the 7 from here to here. Because when we add, we get the whole. When we subtract, we start with the whole. The parts to 7 are 5 and 2. Or we can switch those parts. The parts to 7 are 2 and 5. You can use 5 plus 2 equals 7 to find what 7 minus 2 is. If 5 plus 2 is 7, what 7 take away 2? What do you have left? Yep, the 5. They are called opposite or inverse operations. So we did the opposite, or we did inverse operations. We did the opposite. Here we added, here we subtracted. Identify an addition fact. Find a related subtraction fact and write both facts. Okay, so here we have 3 numbers. We have 2 parts and a whole. Okay, what numbers would I put in what order if I'm adding to make it make sense, to make it right? So remember, when we do addition, the whole comes at the end. This is the whole 9, because we take part, and put it together to make a whole. So we take part, and put it together to make a whole. So one of the parts is 3, and one of the parts is 6. 3 plus 6 is 9. Okay, what is my related subtraction fact? Remember, when we subtract, we start with the whole and take it apart. So now we're going to start with the whole, which is 9, minus 1 part, 3, equals the other part, 6. I used a 3, a 6, and a 9 in both my problems. Does it make sense? We started with a bigger number. This number, a part, has to be smaller than the whole when we're doing subtraction. 6 is smaller than 9. Also, is 6 plus 3 9? 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay, let's try another one. The whole is 6, so when we add, it comes at the end. That's the sum. What are the parts? 2 and 4. 2 plus 4 equals 6. Now we're going to start with the whole and take it apart. So the parts are 4 and 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. I could check my answer like that. So I have part, part, whole, whole, part, part. So if you know addition, you know subtraction. If you know subtraction, you know addition. Are you catching on? How can addition facts help you subtract? Like we just said, addition and subtraction go hand in hand. If you know addition, you know subtraction. If you know subtraction, you know addition. How can addition facts help you subtract? So 7 plus 2 equals 9. If I know this, how can I learn subtraction? How can I subtract? Then, if I know this, I know that 9 minus 2 equals 7. Okay, you're going to get to the next page, independent practice. We'll do one together, and then I'm going to kind of put you on your own here. 5 plus 4 is 9. Okay, we're going to need, this time they're asking us for 2 subtraction problems that go with 5 plus 4 equals 9. 2 subtraction. So when we subtract, remember, we start with the biggest number. We start with the whole. Now, these blanks, they have to be a 5 and a 4. 9 minus 5 is 4. Let's check ourselves. Is 4 plus 5 9? Is 4 plus 5 9? Yes. Here, we just switch the numbers. 9 minus 4 is 5. Is 5 plus 4 9? Yes. So these are the 2 subtraction problems that go with this addition problem. All 3 of these number sentences have a 5, a 4, and a 9. Okay, I want you to do number 4 by yourself. And 5 and 6, you're going to do by yourself also. Let's see, does that have 2 there? Can't see it. Oh, yep, you're going to do this whole page by yourself. This whole page by yourself. Remember, when you are subtracting, you start with the big number, the whole. Okay? You can kind of look at this one to help you do the rest of that page. All right, pause me and do the rest of that page. Check your answers when you're done, and then send this page to your teacher. Okay, we're ready for the back. Write a subtraction number sentence, then write a related addition fact. This is a story problem, a word problem, so we're going to underline what we know. There are 8 lizards, so I'm going to write in 8. 6 of the lizards run away. Minus 6, how many lizards are left? We're going to circle what we need to find out. 8 minus 6 equals, what are the parts to 8? 6 and, what's the difference between 6 and 8? We're going to start with 6. we're going to count until we get to 8 to see what the other part is. We know one part is 6, so let's put that up in our head, 6. And then we're going to count till we get to 8. We're going to start with 6. 6, 7, 8. 2. The difference between 8 and 6 is 2. Now let's check ourselves. Is 2 plus 6 8? Yep. Okay, now we need an addition sentence using an 8, a 6, and a 2. Addition. So remember, when we do addition, the whole comes at the end. So what other two numbers would have to go here if the facts are related? Yep, I could have 6 plus 2, or I could have 2 plus 6 equals 8. Related facts. 1 subtraction, 1 addition. All three have a 8, a 6, and a 2 in that problem. Okay. Underline what we know. Chad saw 7 birds. Audrey saw 4 birds. 7. How many more birds did Chad see? Chad saw 7. Audrey saw 4. How many more birds did Chad see? What's the difference between 7 and 4? Okay, so we're going to start with 4 and count up till we get to 7 to find the difference. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that would be 3. Or, boys and girls, do you remember the other day we drew 7 circles and then 4 circles. Chad saw 7, Audrey saw 4. If we cross those out, because that's how many they saw that were equal or the same, then how many more did Chad see? 3 more. So 7 minus 4 is 3. I can check that. Is 3 plus 4 7? And that could be my related addition fact. 3 plus 4 is 7. Could I have had 4 plus 3 is 7? You bet. You bet. Okay. 5 plus 4 equals 9, and 9 minus 3 equals 6. Are these related facts? 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 minus 3 is 6. Are these two related addition facts? What do you think? You're right. No, because they don't have the same numbers. Remember, to be related, they have to have the same numbers. They both have a 9, but they both don't have a 5 and a 4. Or they both don't have a 3 and a 6. So these are not related facts. They don't have the same numbers. So a related fact, you have to have the same 3 numbers. Okay, pause me and get that written. And then when you're done, you can unpause me, and we will be ready for the next page, my homework page. Which we'll do this front side together. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use a 4, a 3, and a 7. Remember that when we're doing addition, we take part, whole, so the whole comes last, and then we put the parts. 4 plus 3 is 7. When we do subtraction, we work backwards. We start with the whole. We take away a part. So if one part is 4, the other part is 3. Is 3 plus 4 7? Yes. Okay, I have a 3, 5, and an 8. 8 is my whole. For addition, it's at the end. One of the parts is 3, one of the parts is 5. How can I write a subtraction problem using a 3, a 5, and an 8? Subtraction means we start with the whole and we break it into 2 parts. Is 5 plus 3 8? Yes. Okay, on the back. I'm going to have you do 3 and 4 by yourself. And then we're actually going to check that. So go ahead and pause me and do these 2. Look, you're doing 2 subtraction using these numbers. 2 subtraction using these numbers. Okay, so remember when you do subtraction, the big number comes first. Okay, do these 2. Pause me, do these 2, and then come back and we'll check it. Okay, we're going to check it. 6 minus, this is the whole, the 2 parts are 4 and 2. The other subtraction problem, all I have to do is flip these 2 parts. 6 minus 2 is 4. Look, 4, 4, 2, 2. They are the same. 9 minus 1 is 8. This is the whole. These are the parts. If I start with the whole, I can split it into 2 parts. 9 minus 8 is 1. Same number, 1, 1, 8, 8. Same number. If you got that right, give yourself a great big pat on the back. Yay! Good job, first grade. Yay, you're really learning. Okay, there are 6 flowers in a vase. 2 of them are pink and the rest are yellow. 6 flowers total, minus 2 are pink. How many yellow flowers are there? 6 take away 2. That would be a count back. 6, 5, 4. Or we can think of the parts to 6. What are the parts to 6? 2 and 4. Is 4 plus 2 6? Yep. Let's write our addition sentence that checks that. 4 plus 2 is 6. If you know how to subtract, how does that help you add? Tell a family member or friend why knowing the subtraction fact helps you add. Because they're related. Addition and subtraction go hand in hand. If you know one, you know the other. Okay, we have one more to go. Circle the correct answer. Subtract or related facts. 3 plus 1 equals 4, and 4 minus 1 equals 3 are subtract or related facts. Well, I see a 3, a 1, and a 4. A 3, a 1, and a 4. They both have the same numbers, so those would be related facts. Related facts. Okay, so remember, addition and subtraction go hand in hand. If you know one, you know the other. Okay? Related facts have the same 3 numbers. So do fact families, which we'll be talking more of in the future. Okay, I hope you enjoyed math today. You're doing a great job. I'm really proud of you. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.